Live images are on your screens of the warm welcome being given to Prime Minister Modi in Thrissur. He's reached the venue where 2 lakh plus women have gathered right now. And you can see on your screens there a sea of women supporters who've gathered for the Prime Minister's address. You can hear the cheer in the air as they shower flower petals on the Prime Minister. In just about minutes from now, you can expect the Prime Minister to be there on the dais to address these 2 lakh women. The event being seen almost as a thanksgiving of sorts for, in fact, the Women's Reservation Bill being passed in both houses of Parliament, which is why the Kerala BJP has pulled all stops for this mega event. It's happening, of course, in Thrissur, one of those cities, one of those constituencies that the BJP is really counting on this time. You can see that the Prime Minister is accompanied by the Kerala BJP chief, Mr. Surendran. He also is accompanied by superstar Suresh Gopi. And there's speculation that the BJP could just be giving a ticket to Suresh Gopi to contest from Thrissur in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Now, it will be interesting to see whether they take that gamble, because Suresh Gopi hasn't really been able to perform electorally in the city of Thrissur. But this is one of those seats that the BJP is hoping will help them open their account in Kerala. They've not been able to perform well in the Lok Sabha or in the Assembly election so far in Kerala. In fact, after the 2021 Assembly elections, the BJP, it seems in Kerala, has decided to go back to the drawing board, has been holding several yatras, several outreach programs, reaching out to the Christian vote bank in Kerala, identifying several cities, districts, constituencies where they believe they have a good chance. You can see the excitement there as women have gathered on both sides of those barricades to catch a glimpse of Prime Minister Modi waving to him. They've all got BJP flags in their hand, and in moments from now, you can expect the Prime Minister to also be speaking. Remember that you've got women from all walks of life coming together right now in Thrissur. Actor Shobana, cricketer Minu Mani, you've got several other singers like Vaikom, Vijay Lakshmi, Maria Kuti, all who've gathered there to welcome the Prime Minister as well. Shibi Mole is back with us. Shibi, huge welcome there for the Prime Minister. The roadshow's come to an end. The Prime Minister has reached the venue where lakhs of women have gathered now for this mega event. And the Prime Minister is taking his time. He is ensuring that he acknowledges the support and love, the warmth from every woman who is there. I don't think Shibi is with us. We'll go across to her in just a bit. But the Prime Minister walking through those crowds there, ensuring that he interacts with all of the women who've gathered there. You see many of them, as the Prime Minister gets close, waving with full excitement. 2 lakh women who've gathered. But will it really translate to a huge difference as far as the BJP's performance in the elections is concerned? I can guarantee you, and the BJP High Command has made it clear, that this is just the first of several such rallies that the BJP will be organizing, where the Prime Minister, who's been the face of this election in several states, will be the face in Kerala too. In the general elections, the BJP is hoping to finally open their account in the state of Kerala, and they are banking big on Thrissur as well. You can see that the Prime Minister is now making his way up onto the stage. There are several prominent women personalities who've gathered there as well, who will be personally greeting and welcoming the Prime Minister to Thrissur. So you've got actors, you've got cricketers, singers, all of them, athletes like P.T. Usha also there. But these are the images on your screens right now of the lakhs of women who've gathered for this mega event in the heart of Thrissur. The Kerala BJP, as I said, has pulled all stops for this particular event. And the Prime Minister, who in the last many months has visited Kochi, has visited Kozhikode, his next stop now has been Thrissur. And that itself tells you exactly what the BJP's campaign strategy really is. Because in the months to come, the BJP leadership has made it clear that not just the Prime Minister, but you're going to be seeing Home Minister Amit Shah, BJP Chief JP Nadda, and several other central leaders really focus, put in a lot more effort in the southern states, not just Kerala, but also in a state like Tamil Nadu, in a state like Andhra Pradesh, where they haven't really been able to get the kind of support that they'd want. they will be ensuring that they go all out in their campaign this time. 130 seats essentially up for grabs in the south. That is, of course, in Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. And they will be counting on ensuring that they can better their tally. As far as Karnataka goes, they seem to be in a good position, with many indicating that when it comes to a Lok Sabha election, Karnataka does vote overwhelmingly in favor of Prime Minister Modi. So it's the other states. And in Telangana, of course, they've bettered their numbers. Even in the assembly elections, we saw them improving their performance essentially, which is great news for the BJP. They said they're very heartened by that news and are hoping that, they'll be able to build on that momentum going into the general elections in Telangana. Andhra, Tamil Nadu and Kerala really poses a challenge for them. And while the BJP will be focusing on Andhra Pradesh, because you're going to have the assembly and general elections at the same time in the state, in Tamil Nadu and Kerala, the Prime Minister will be out there campaigning big time. Yesterday, of course, he was in Tiruchirappalli, in Trichy, from there made his way to Lakshadweep, and now in the state of Kerala. And as we get you these images of the Prime Minister making his way towards the stage, taking his time, waving at the people, thanking the women for their support, I'd like to bring in Shibi Mool once again on this broadcast. Shibi, if you can hear me, take us through the images that we're seeing. Rousing, huge welcome for the Prime Minister. This is a massive, massive event in Thrissur.
In fact, the BJP leadership has been planning for a long time this visit of Prime Minister in Thrissur especially. I'm sure you're aware of the Thrissur Puram. It is one of the major attractions of the city where you find lots of people, the entire Thrissur in fact coming to the Vadakunathan temple around this round where Prime Minister just took out his roadshow. So that is the exact feeling that we are getting right now. You see lots of people, just like how we see a sea of people coming for the Thrissur Puram. They wanted to create that kind of atmosphere during Prime Minister's visit, and that's exactly what we saw, because they welcomed the Prime Minister with flowers and cheers, and they were eagerly waiting. In fact, was scheduled earlier to start around 2:30, but it went on to 3:30. But people patiently waited for Prime Minister to come, and without any drop of energy, they welcomed him. And that's exactly what the BJP leadership wanted also. They've been saying that right from Jan onwards, they will be bringing national leaders, Prime Minister, Home Minister Amit Shah, as well as they do have a lot of expectations this time. Kerala, as far as South is concerned, Kerala has been a prestige issue for the BJP because they've never had an MP from the state of Kerala. So they want to better that, they want to change that and create history. And that find Thiruvananthapuram.
All right, sincere apologies for their connection with Shibi. She is currently at the location of the Prime Minister's rally venue. Jammers in place, making it difficult for us to connect with her. But she's getting a sense of what's really happening on ground, of the kind of support that the Prime Minister has drawn, the kind of numbers that the Prime Minister has drawn there in Thrissur. 2 lakh women, we're being told, are currently there, which is why you can see all around the Prime Minister the scores of people who've gathered. An absolute sea of women supporters who are there, and massive security also in place as the Prime Minister walks through that entire stretch, making it a point to briefly stop at several points there and waving at all of the women who've gathered. For the BJP, this campaign is extremely crucial, reaching out to the woman vote. They know it's a big, big factor and one that's worked for the BJP in several states. So they're banking on that in a state like Kerala as well. And in Thrissur itself, the Prime Minister will be counting on the BJP bettering their numbers and winning this particular seat with the help also of some of really the star power that someone like a Suresh Gopi, who you see standing behind the Prime Minister there, brings along with him. It hasn't really worked in Suresh Gopi's favor before, but will it change this time around is the big question. Will the BJP be able to power Suresh Gopi to a victory? A very popular star, of course, in his heydays, was known to be playing the good cop in almost every single one of his movies, was known for his action avatar as well. Now also very active as an actor, but also looking at kind of continuing into politics as well. He didn't really do very well in 2019 or for that matter in 2021. In both situations, he fought from Thrissur. and lost in both states, in both times, in both elections. So will something change this time around is really the big question. But as we beam for you these particular images, the BJP knows full well the importance of ensuring that this kind of an event is a huge success. As far as optics go, there's no doubt that the BJP has pulled all stops. There's no doubt that the BJP has ensured that the right message is sent across with this kind of a mega rally. But will it translate to votes? Will the woman vote really go in the BJP's favor? That's still a big question mark, especially when you've always seen in Kerala it largely to be a two-way fight between the UDF and the LDF. In such a circumstance, in such a situation, can the Prime Minister really make a difference is the big question. And there you see on your screens the Prime Minister there on stage with several prominent women personalities also present. I'm talking about singers, about dancers, about women achievers who've come together from different walks of life. You see Shobana there standing on stage in a pink sari getting set to welcome the Prime Minister, and that's Shobana saying namaskaram to the Prime Minister. You've got Rajya Sabha MP P.T. Usha, Minu Mani, the cricketer there, that's Suresh Gopi standing on stage. All of the big women personalities from Kerala coming together. Huge cheer as the Prime Minister waves to the crowds present there. And the women, of course, going ahead and reciprocating the love to the Prime Minister, showering on them. The Prime Minister, in his typical style, a big namaskaram there to the people of Kerala. Let's listen in to exactly the response from the people.
ഭാരതത്തെ വിശ്വഗുരുവായി ലോകത്തിന്റെ നെറുകയിൽ പ്രതിഷ്ഠിച്ച രാഷ്ട്രതന്ത്രജ്ഞൻ, ലോകാരാധ്യനായ പ്രധാനമന്ത്രിക്ക് പൂരങ്ങളുടെ പൂരമായ തൃശൂർ പൂരത്തിന്റെ മണ്ണിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ആശംസിക്കുന്നു മഹിളാ മോർച്ചയുടെ സംസ്ഥാന അധ്യക്ഷ അഡ്വക്കേറ്റ് നിവേദിത സുബ്രഹ്മണ്യൻ.
मंच पे विरासित सबके लोकप्रिय नेता हमारे परम आदरणीय श्री प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी, ഈ പരിപാടിയുടെ ആസൂത്രണത്തിനും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇങ്ങനെയൊരു പരിപാടി ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് സമ്മാനിക്കുവാനും കാരണക്കാരനായിട്ടുള്ള ഭാരതീയ ജനതാ പാർട്ടിയുടെ സമാരാധ്യനായിട്ടുള്ള അധ്യക്ഷൻ ശ്രീ സുരേന്ദ്രൻ അവർകൾ, വേദിയിൽ സന്നിഹിതനായിരിക്കുന്ന കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ പ്രഭാരി കൂടിയായിട്ടുള്ള MP ശ്രീ ജാവഡ്കർജി, സഹപ്രഭാരി ശ്രീ രാധാ മോഹൻദാസ് അഗർവാൾജി, ശ്രീ സുരേഷ് ഗോപി അവർകൾ, വിശിഷ്ട വ്യക്തിത്വങ്ങൾ ഇവിടെ ജീവിതത്തിൻ്റെ വിവിധ തുറകളിൽ നിന്ന് വന്ന് അവരുടെ വ്യക്തിമുദ്ര പതിപ്പിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ലോകത്തിന് ആകമാനം മാതൃകയായിട്ടുള്ള വിശിഷ്ട വ്യക്തിത്വങ്ങൾ, ആ മഹിളാരത്നങ്ങൾക്കൊപ്പം തന്നെ ഭാരതീയ ജനതാ പാർട്ടിയുടെ സമാരാധ്യരായിട്ടുള്ള നേതാക്കൾ.
All right, so these are live images that we're getting to you from the rally. The Prime Minister is expected to speak shortly, but on stage there, amid lakhs of women who are seated there, keenly waiting for the Prime Minister's address on stage, the Prime Minister flanked on one side by P.T. Usha and Shobana, and on the other by cricketer Minu Mani, who you saw also a beautiful moment where the Prime Minister was seen sitting down and blessing her before being seated. Next to her is, of course, the Kerala BJP chief, Mr. Surendran, and then is Suresh Gopi. So this is, in fact, a stage that's filled with the who's who of Kerala, particularly prominent women achievers of the state who've all been brought together on this one platform to share the stage with Prime Minister Modi. There will be questions about whether this means that the BJP gets a lot more star campaigners in the Lok Sabha election, considering that they've come together to be a part of this event. And like I said, remember that this is a Thanksgiving event where women of Kerala are expressing their thanks to the Prime Minister for the passage of the Women's Reservation Bill in both houses of Parliament. So that is really the intention and the messaging that the Kerala BJP is putting out with this kind of a mega event. But as far as the Prime Minister is concerned, the fact that he is taking this time to ensure that the start of 2024 has been in the south, has been in Tamil Nadu, in Kerala, tells you really that the Prime Minister is making it clear to the BJP leadership that they must focus on conquering the south. It's been a Herculean task, an uphill task for the BJP, particularly in the two states that the Prime Minister has visited in the last 24 hours, in Tamil Nadu and in Kerala. But it's clear that the BJP is not going to go out without a fight. And that's why they're giving it their all. They're ensuring that their ace campaigner, the star, the face, is out there campaigning hard months to go for elections. So the fact that you've got these images of lakhs of women coming together is a political message from the BJP that they're giving it their all in this fight. You've got several leaders who've gathered there, all of them present on stage. As you see, the Prime Minister flanked by the who's who of Kerala and some of the biggest Kerala leaders. You see Union Minister Muralidharan there, Anil Antony as well, Mr. Prakash Javadekar, and several other prominent leaders who are present in this event. So the Kerala BJP leadership ensuring that the messaging is sent across, that they've got star power on their side as well. The fact that they've managed to get these women personalities cutting across barriers, cutting across sections, and coming together on the stage with the Prime Minister will be considered for them as a big win. But at the same time, with months to go for elections, will these women also come out to campaign for the BJP? Will they come out to be a part of road shows or rallies is still a big question mark. And let's, in fact, dip into what's happening live there. We showed you moments ago of the Prime Minister holding this mega road show, after which he was seen getting off the stage and waving at the crowds. Let's cut across to the Kerala BJP chief.
ആദരണീയനായ ശ്രീ നരേന്ദ്രമോദിജി അവറുകൾ ഈ വേദിയിൽ സന്നിഹിതരായിട്ടുള്ള കേരളത്തിന്റെ സാമൂഹ്യ മനസ്സാക്ഷിയുടെ പ്രതീകങ്ങളായിട്ടുള്ള വനിതാ നേതാക്കളെ, ഭാരതീയ ജനതാ പാർട്ടിയുടെ ദേശീയ സംസ്ഥാന നേതാക്കന്മാരെ,
Okay, so that is the Kerala BJP chief K. Surendran welcoming everyone onto this stage. We're going to continue getting you all the live updates. The Prime Minister seated there among some of the biggest women faces of Kerala. 2 lakh women who've gathered for this event. The Prime Minister is expected to speak shortly, and we'll get you those live updates. The Prime Minister's speech live here on India Today.